DJ Erica. Artist Takeover exclusive. Interview with Bentlee Gavin Wright. Support me because I support you. We all we got. DJTakeover.com.
Let's do this dirty laundry, this dirty laundry. Let's do this dirty laundry, this dirty laundry, yeah. When you're soaked in tears for years, it never ends out. When you make pain look this good, it never wears out. This dirty laundry, this dirty laundry, yeah.
Right up in the house.
What's up?
All right, so we got this over. I got the camera person here. Thank you, Miranda, for assisting. She had to go get her some better headphones. We over here, you know, it's a struggle out here. We got our headphones blowing out. You know,
I wanted to
it's
hear
hard
myself.
work. When stuff starts to give out, that's me. We working hard over here, okay? All right. So we were talking about your concert. Your concert is at Charles Music Hall on this Friday, and the doors open at 7. The tickets is $25 at the door, right?
$25 at the door, $20 up all the way till tomorrow at midnight. I mean Thursday at midnight. They're $20, and that's so easy. Tamiko Renee, and it's hosted by Jarrell Mason. We're sitting in Hilbert College right now.
Family, right? This is a
just
Hilbert family.
graduated from here.
I'm so excited about this whole concert, not only because it's you, but like my Hilbert alumni is going to be all a part of it, and you know.
I believe, did Tamiko go to Hilbert?
I don't know, but I know So Easy was there. So Easy definitely was there.
Easy went there,
yeah.
but I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Like, y'all my peoples. I'm so happy for y'all. I'm sorry. I just get excited when I see y'all got this whole thing. Y'all got Charles Music Hall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mint Condition was just there and stuff like that. Like, that is a big accomplishment.
That flyer.
That's a big accomplishment right there.
Mint Condition, Genuine is going to be there on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
K. Michelle's coming after that, you know. And I'm right smack dab in the
right
middle.
in the middle. How did that say? You like, yes,
I saw that flyer. When I saw that flyer, it was like, man, the Charles put me on this pedestal because you put me
the
on
headliner.
R&B acts. That's crazy.
And you had like I said, you had the professional sound, you had the professional quality with your videos and you know the music that you're putting out. DJ Gus, Hilbert fam, like I'm telling you, this is the place to be. Hilbert College, you know, we get the rocking over here.
I didn't go here though. I mean,
yeah, she didn't go here, but you know.
I didn't go here.
Yeah, but thanks for coming though. Like, yeah. Okay, so of course I want to know about your background. When did you start singing? How old were you?
I started singing in the church choir at age 3 in the Sunday choir at Calvary CME. And I started singing there, and from there, my first actual big show I performed at the age of 12 with Mary.
Wow.
Open up for them.
Wow.
10,000 people, Greensboro, North Carolina, at the CYF and Young Adult Council Conference for the CME churches. And that was huge. That was 10,000 youth and young adults from all over the country, Africa, the Bahamas, wherever there's a CME church at. So that was the biggest thing. And at 10, I started professional theater. I was with O'Connell and Company. And so it just, you know, went on from there. I stayed in the choir.
That is amazing. Like, how did that feel to be so young to be able to do something like that?
Man, Mary.
I love Mary. Let me just put that out there. I have their CDs, everything. My mom's a huge fan. That
was crazy. Too. I wonder if they even still remember me. That's a question I ask myself all the time. Like, that was so long ago. Mm-hmm. And to be up on there, on that stage, in front of 10,000 people, like, it was more than 10,000 people because it was 10,000 registered youth and young adults. Mm-hmm. That's not counting their chaperones, because you know, you have a group of 5 kids, it's 2 chaperones to 5 kids, so it was so many people there. It was an amazing feeling, and I don't think I realized up until now, you did your first show for 10,000 people at age 12.
That's something that right there is amazing. Like,
Justin Bieber did that.
Justin Bieber did that, but some people just can't even get 10 people at their concert, and they've been grinding forever. So, you know, maybe it was just meant to be. Like, you ever feel like things are just, you know, fall in line, like that was what you're meant to do. Singing is just what you're meant to do. Because it has to be. So to be able to go to a concert at 12 years old and perform in front of 10,000 people.
It was crazy, you know. And I was telling my manager the other day, I was just telling him stuff that he never knew about me, like so many things that I went through. And most people that know me any of my supporters know that I have a daughter. She'll be 2 in February. I thought when I got pregnant with my daughter that was going to be it. Like, how can I come back from this? Like, I got a kid now, I'm never going to be able to make it. And it was after I had her, I literally was out doing shows, and Zoe was with me. Like, if it was a show that was before 9 o'clock, my baby was in the audience. Like, and I think about that now, and it had to be meant to be, you know, because, and my daughter gets to watch me do it. So now she'll get to grow up knowing that anything is possible, and it's not me just telling her that she could be the president if she want, but it doesn't matter. I had a baby at 20 and I'm still going. So,
and that's inspiration right there, like to inspire her even more to be like, yo, my mom did it, I can do it, and stuff like that. For anybody that's out there, nothing will hold you back. You only hold yourself back. Like, anything, you can get over any obstacle in life. You just gotta stay determined, believe in God. That's how I feel about a lot of things. You know
what's crazy? Did you know K Michelle has an 8-year-old son?
I didn't know that.
Didn't know it. Wow. When I found it out, I'm like, that's crazy. It took so much for her to get to where she's at. She has an 8-year-old son.
And she had like the #1 album. Like, she did it the right way too. Like with the Love and Hip Hop, because most people love Hip Hop. They're like, okay, all the drama. Where's the music? Can you please tell me where your music is? But K Michelle, I had to give her a props because she's doing the damn thing right now. She's
it shocks me, and it's inspirational to know that she has a child and was still able to do that. Like this,
she's good. She's been out the limelight. Ain't nobody heard. Ain't even know she had a kid. Like, wow.
They caught her one day in paparazzi. I look at blog sites all the time, and I saw it, so it was crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, we're gonna take another break, and when we come back, we're gonna just talk about more stuff. Got a list of stuff, and we're gonna ask you who your musical influence is. Like, like who makes you like, oh shit,
I'm ready for that.
All right,
I'm ready for that.
All right, we're gonna play a little bit of Kendrick Lamar, Swim Pools. We'll be back.
Let's do the study laundry, the study laundry. Let's do the study laundry, the study laundry, yeah. When you're soaked in tears for years, it never airs out. When you make pain look this good, it never wears out. The dirty laundry, the studied laundry, yeah. When my sister was on stage, killing it like a motherfucker, I was enraged, feeling it like a motherfucker. Bird in a cage, you would never know what I was dealing with. Went our separate ways, but I was happy she was killing it. Bitter, sweet, she was up, I was down. No lie, I feel good for her, but what do I do now? Forget the records, off the records, I was going through some bullshit. Post-survivor, she on fire, who wants to hear my bullshit? Meanwhile, this nigga putting his hands on me. I swear y'all don't know the half of this industry. Nah. Let's do this dirty laundry, this dirty laundry. Let's do this dirty laundry, this dirty laundry, yeah. When you're soaked in tears for years, it never airs out. When you make pain look this good, it never wears out. This dirty laundry, this dirty laundry, yeah. Now it's almost been a decade, hiding behind them black shades. Roll up like it's all good, right about that Escalade. Fix my makeup, get it together, Bentlee, get it together. Then we make up, we'll get it together, nigga, get it together. Kinda lucky I was in her shadow. Phone call from my sister, what's the matter? She said, don't know, baby, you gotta leave. I'm on the kitchen floor, he took the keys. I was mad at everybody, I mean everybody. Yeah, everybody. 5 years later, I got my shit down packed. Think I had it good, but they don't know how bad. Fooled everybody except myself. Soaking in this hurt, bathing in the dirt. This dirty laundry, this dirty laundry. Let's do this dirty laundry, yeah. When you're soaked in tears for years, it never airs out. When you make pain look this good, it never wears out. It's dirty laundry, dirty laundry. So here I am in the spinning cycle. We're coming and we're going. Nobody can notice. And I was trapped in this house, lying to my mama. Thought it could get no worse as we maximize the drama. Started to call the people on them. I was battered. He hit in the window like it was me until it shattered. Pulled me out and said, don't nobody love you but me. Not your mama, not your daddy, and especially not me. He turned me against my sister. I missed you. Let's do this dirty laundry, this dirty laundry. Let's do this dirty laundry, yeah. When you're soaked in tears for years, it never ends out. When you make pain look this good, it never wears out. This dirty laundry, dirty laundry. Listen, I'm saying love is pain and pain is love. It had me fucked up. Love is pain and pain is love. You got me fucked up. No, love is pain and pain is love. Yeah, me fucked up. Love is pain and pain is love.
Alright, we having too much fun over here. We having conversations outside the conversation. Okay. Like I said before, we're going to keep advertising. She's going to be here at the Trout Music Hall. The doors open at 7. Tickets is $25 at the door. Make sure you guys come out and support y'all people. Let's talk about the support. This is what I want to talk about. You know, we got a little bit of your background. How do you feel about the support in the city? And I always ask everybody that's from here, like, how do you feel? You can keep it real here. Just keep it real.
I'm gonna keep it professional.
Keep it professional, but keep it real.
Man, listen. Right when I got ready to say something, my sponsor from Sassy Pieces just popped in my head like, delete that off Facebook, Bentlee. No, you know, sometimes you gotta just prove yourself to people. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not enough for you to just be able to sing. I had to start having product to back it up. Mm-hmm. Like, no matter what. I know I have a talent. Like I said, God blessed me with a talent, but I see that people are looking at what I'm doing now and the fact that I may not have that much out, mm-hmm. but it's the quality of what I have out mm-hmm. that's making people want to support me. Mm-hmm. Because when you look at my flyers, you look at my CDs, you look at whatever, and it's $1 million mark behind that.
Yeah, so her stuff's together, y'all. And I'm saying that she gave me this. I want to say thank you. She signed it for me. But this is so professionally done. I don't know who does your graphics, but kudos to them.
Man, my cousin Elbiz hooked me up with that.
That's really nice. See, this is a package that, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have the whole package. You can't just be sloppy with your product or people not gonna support it.
But like I was saying, my manager is $1 million mark. And when you have somebody like that, like you got $1 million mark in Bentlee, that would be crazy for us to be putting out Pinto type, quality stuff. And I think it just keeps me going because, I mean, you laughing, but at the same time, my dad said that to me. He said, this says $1 million mark and your name is Bentlee. How could you step halfway and let people down?
You can't do that. You have to put it all up in there.
So I see why I'm getting support now.
Yeah, because, I mean, like I said, presentation is everything. People be like, I sing, and then they give you something that look like some Crayola drawn, you know, album cover, and be like, hey, you want to buy it? I don't want to buy this because it don't look, where's the presentation? This is a bad presentation. I ain't heard your music. You know, if you got crappy, you know, a crappy presentation, I don't know how your music is sounding. Why would I want to buy it? I'm sorry. But that's how people view stuff.
That is, you know, and he's, like I said, my manager is on me about that. That's just one thing he's not about, and it's making me become more of a stickler for, you know, professional material, just because I know I'm not even gonna bring it to him if it's not right. So therefore, why would I even subject myself to that? You know,
quality is everything. You know, it's one thing to have a sound, but like I said, you have to have the whole package. You got your style, you have your thing, and then I see you have sponsors. You getting sponsors, everything else.
Yes.
What is up with that? That's so dope. How does that feel? You got a few sponsors. You like, okay, you had like the dress sponsors.
2 sponsors, Sassy Pieces, and Fierce Accessories. They're both owned by Buffalo's black businesswoman. That's crazy right there to have 2 not only women who are business owners, but for it to be, you know, 2 black business owners and them wanting to back me. And that's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much to them. Shout out to them. They keep me looking fly, and that's a big part of it. You know, presentation is everything. I wanna be pretty. I wanna.
So they're gonna be like a stylist for your show and stuff too, right?
Yes. You know, I'm excited to put on these clothes that they have together. I'm like, this real swaggy.
Swagged out. Let's see. I got mad questions I had listed. It's gonna we get the questions quick as hell over here. I'm like, all right. The question I needed to ask you: your favorite singers. You sing. Who influenced you?
Oh boy. First and foremost, Whitney Houston was my favorite singer of all time. But, you know, rest in peace to her. But right after that, Brandy and Fantasia. Brandy and Fantasia, I swear on everything, before I leave this earth, I'm going to be on stage with both of those women. Because their voices are phenomenal, and they're churchy singers that have made it into the mainstream R&B world. And I'm a churchy singer that made it into the mainstream R&B field. Like, I'm not there yet, but one day I'm gonna be up there with them, so I'm definitely influenced by them.
Yeah, and they took soul music and like it, you know, pop music just grabs on so quickly. They took soul music and they made it like pop, like make it pop out for people to be like, okay, you see Fantasia kicking her shoes off, that's when you know it's real. And you know they just so stressed. And Brandy, I grew up listening to her. Like, she was like a big influence to me because she just like kind of like was like that teenage black Barbie doll. She did everything. You know, she had her own show. She was a real good inspiration for any black singer that's out there trying to do something with stuff. She was like one of those first young entrepreneurs where she had everything. Dolls. She took over the 90s.
I had the Brandy doll. I had that Brandy doll. I loved me some Brandy. And, man, I'm just glad she's back out doing something, because one thing that she was like the first, not the first black pop star, but she was so big without having to take her clothes off. And that's a big deal to me as a mother. I'm young, but I want to be trendy, but at the same time, I want my child to grow up knowing that, look, this is somebody that did it without having to be half naked like the rest of these girls out here. And, you know, no disrespect to anybody, but sometimes
your voice should take you to the top, not the appearance. Yeah, that's how I feel.
You need the appearance. You need a good presentation, but
be classy at the same time.
The industry is getting back to real R&B music, I feel, and they focusing on the vocals, and pretty soon I think that all the just look good and kind of sounded good is gonna be out the window. Yeah, it's gonna be out the window.
Because that's the thing I was noticing too, is that R&B this year, period, it was a lot of R&B artists that's just starting to take over, and I'm happy to see, like, because they was pushing more like hip hop, the hip hop sound and everything else, but it seemed like this year a lot of R&B artists from the past, even present, it's starting to really take over the airwaves and everything else. People are starting to love it like they did, you know, back in the 90s, even more so.
And that's what we need.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need. I was reading an article not too long ago about how a lot of people in the industry or record labels or something are invested in prison systems.
Oh, I heard about that. I read about that too.
And it's because, you know, that music really influences people.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I listen to Chief Keef and it make me want to, I get angry at somebody and be like, you know what? Hold on, wait, let me quit. But that music, it does do something to you. And I'm hoping that this new music, it's a lot of people with a lot of good.
Some people down because people be out here just ready to fight and
out of control.
Yeah, out of control.
I want my city to stop losing people. I'm tired of losing people that I grew up with.
Yeah, that's the other thing that's the problem in the city is like this violence. Like I don't even know. It's because of the music. What is it? It's making everybody so hostile out here these days.
Maybe, or it might be because everybody broke right about now.
Yeah, you know, broke, angry. We just doing too much in the music. I don't know, but I feel like I said, everyone's an idol to somebody. So if you follow somebody trend, eventually you're gonna act like them, and the music that you're listening to is gonna, you know, perpetually in your head. It's gonna make you feel some type of way.
Oh, like, it's gonna make me crazy if I don't say this. My idol, even though I said those two are, you know, my biggest influences, my idol is Khalees.
Oh yeah.
She's my idol. She's the first. Like even though Brandy and Fantasia have raspy voices, I have a deeper voice. You know, even just my speaking tone. And Khalees is just that way. She's so different, and that's my idol. So I had to say that.
Shout out to Khalees. Yeah, she definitely, like, I remember when she had came out and she had that big old hair and she was just shouting and she didn't get. She said, "I hate you so much right now." I'd be like, "What? Like,
what do you mean? How you gonna tell somebody that?"
Okay, you buy the CD and everything else. Yeah, shout out to Khalees. She had her own style, her own flavor and stuff like that. Really unique. That's the thing that I miss about like R&B music from like the 90s, early 2000s, is the uniqueness, like with the female artists.
Everybody
it was so different, but they were good in their own way. Yeah. Like it was just, you know, like they had the TLC movie drop. I know you didn't get a chance to see it, but y'all don't go see that movie, I swear you missing out on your life. I'm so glad them girls that came back.
It's 12 o'clock, meet me inside. I'm feeling high, I'm going in tonight. It's going down, no holding up the wall. I'm trying to drown in the alcohol. I'm so turned up, me and my friends turned down for what? We just getting started. We getting loose, and the music's so loud. Me and my crew, yeah, we shut it down. Shut it down, walk up in the club. We gon' turn it out, we gon' turn up. Shut it down.
To the industry that can leave you real messed up in the end. And I can understand why some people get out of it, because I've had, you know, little things happen to me already. But like I said, it was some minor setbacks for major comebacks.
Yeah, and you know, it's important to be like, in a movie, you know, they got ripped off and everything else, and it's basically saying pay attention to your contracts, pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't just come in there just to sing. You know, you have to also have this, you know, separation between business and your talent, you know, and understanding what's going on around you, because, you know, a lot of times they pay attention when it's too late. And then you sitting there broke and you're like, what's been going on this entire, how long I've been singing?
How did I miss it?
Yeah, how did I miss it and stuff like that.
Believe me, I know.
That's a lesson for everybody out there. This part in the video, I'm going to be wrapping this part up for the video thing. We'll put that on YouTube. But when we come back, we're going to talk about some more stuff up here with Miss Bentlee Gavin Wright. And make sure you guys get y'all tickets and go to Charles Music Hall this Friday. Doors open at 7. Tickets is $25 at the door if you guys are last minute, because you know our folks, we be last minute around here. Last minute people. Okay, I'm gonna need to get
that till tomorrow at midnight.
And it's Friday, so ain't no excuse. We're gonna need to get that good old check and come and buy that. Go ahead and buy some tickets to her show and have some fun with y'all own people.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. Gonna play a little bit of Endure. Talk about some soul music.
Shout out Endure.
Soul music from 716 area. Play a little bit of Endure. All right.
Support me, cause I support you. We all we got. DJTakeover.com.
It's 12 o'clock, meet me inside. I'm shut it down. Shut it down. Walk up in the club. We gon' turn it out. We gon' turn up. Shut it down. Patron in my cup. Drink until we go drown. We gon' live it up. Shut it down. Walk up in the club. We gon' turn it out. We gon' turn up. Shut it down. Patron in my cup. Drink until we go drown. We gon' live it up. Shut it down. Shut it down. I'm looking fly. I'm dressed to kill. Let's hit the bar. I need a refill. I'm going up, but I'm just getting started. Let's have some fun. Let's get wasted. I got my head to blow, and I'm looking good, baby. From head to toe, her swag is so crazy. This is my song. Tell the DJ turn it up loud. Pour that Patron so we can shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Walk up in the club. Walk up in the club. We gon' turn it out. We gon' turn up. Shut it down. Patron in my cup. Drink until we go drown. We gon' live it up. Shut it down. Walk up in the club. We gon' turn it out. We gon' turn up. Shut it down. Patron in my cup. Drink until we go drown. We gon' live it up. Shut it down.